Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another WhatsApp. I think it's about 241 I'm going to have a guess at. It's been a while, not just on Zwift, but it's been a while vlogging. It's been a while on the bike. I think the last time I used my bike I went for a cheeky run with Sean Lowe outside. Before and since that, absolutely nothing. Which is why it might not have been a great idea to commit myself to a team event tonight, which is I'm going to have a guess at this, I think it's a Wtrl, Team Time Trial. Apologies if that's wrong. Basically, we're on a course that I've never done before, with a team that we've never really ridden as a time trial team before. I'm going to get all the excuses out now, because there are a lot of them, and most of them are quite severe. I've had a cold, I've not slept 3.5 years. I've not ridden the bike for almost as long. My legs feel like jelly just doing this warm up on 0% gradient at 73 watts. What else was there? There were definitely some other things. Oh, my bike feels horrible because I kind of quickly put it back on the turbo trainer because I'm in a bit of a transition with this bike to turn it into I don't know what the term would be, because it's not a gravel bike, but it's a gravelly kind of bike. Just something a bit more rugged, so I'm not as bothered about it getting wet and dirty, and I would like to try some kind of trails, but as long as they're ones that are sort of hard packed down. So anyway, what we're doing is a course called TikTok, 2 laps of it, 19 kilometres per lap. It is pretty flat by all accounts. And the idea is we all go off at 1 minute intervals in teams. And this is something Gordon Jackson had organised for Team WKG. He's done a brilliant job, so thank you, Gordon, for this. Absolutely amazing. I missed last week's. What was I doing? Oh, I was at the cinema with my daughter last week. But this week, stupidly decided this is the way to try and get back into Zwift and cycling. I'm really nervous because I just don't want to let my team down. But basically, we're going off in a group of 8. We're called WKG Team Fun, by the way. There are 4 teams: Fun, Pain, Torture and Vomit. I think tonight we've got Fun, Torture and Vomit all competing. I'm in the Fun one, which is the kind of Group C-ish riders, as far as I'm aware. And there are 8 of us, and basically the clock stops when the 5th rider crosses the line. So I've either got to be bloody fast, so if I am in that top 5, I'm close to the other 4 around me, or the most likely scenario is I get dropped right out of the gate, 7 of us shoot off, and I just chase for about, well, whatever my sort of sprinting limit is at the moment, maybe 6-7 seconds, and then just give up. Probably have a little bit of a sick and a cry. Usual thing. Anyone familiar with this vlog will know that's kind of how these go. Right, I'm waffling. Right, so I'm just going to do a bit more exploring. It is now 8 minutes past 7. My first obstacle is actually going to be to stop myself from racing. So we go to the pen, and the race officially starts at 7:40 PM. We go off at 7:47 PM. If I accidentally jump the gun because I'm waffling to the camera or something like that, we get an instant disqualification as far as I'm aware. So I've got to remain fully focused for 7 minutes to not jump the gun. So yeah, that's the first obstacle. And then if I get that right, I'll worry about all the other crap afterwards. But okay, while I finish off this warm-up, I will read out who is in my team, Team Fun. I say my team, the team I'm in. Right, so it is WKG Team Fun is myself, Darren Hunter, Stuart Bailey, Stuart Woodsell, Keith Denton, Catherine Denton, Maria Trilk, who has just joined me on course actually, and Percy Santa Maria. So, seriously strong team, with one exception. I'll do my best, guys, I promise. What I will say, quick disclaimer, obviously because I will be desperately trying not to let my team down, I won't be flicking around on the camera so much to look at the other groups. There are obviously other WKG groups racing in this race, and I'd love to capture you all, but I'm going to have to fully focus on my own job. I probably won't be talking too much either. I will let you know who the other teams are. These might have changed since this message I've got here. So we're the Fun team. The Vomit team, from what I can see, Brian Roden, Cassie Baldy, Jamie Woodward, Aki Mott, Stefan Grankvist. Whoa, so there's 5, unless someone else has joined that team. Do you know what, I think this is out of date, because I'm pretty sure I've seen other names pop up since. The ones I can see for Team Torture are Darren Rayfield, Matt Seafried, Gordon Jackson, LeCue, Peter Wilson, Snorefoli and Paul Trilk, who I was just doing a bit of a warm-up with as well. So they look like they've got 7 in their team. But like I say, I'm absolutely sure there are a couple of other names that aren't on this list. There are so many different threads for this, so I'm well out of date. But anyway, those are the guys around me in my team. Should be fun, should be seriously strong. I have to mention him, Kev Stephen from Team ODZ. He's going out 3 minutes ahead. No, yes. I think it's 3, maybe 4 minutes ahead of my group. So I'm going to have to work hard to obviously catch him up before he hits the line, given that he's got that much of a head start, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, that is enough of the waffling. I'll see you back at the start. Right, the event has started. I've got a timer on my phone. I'm sitting here, I've got to wait until 1947 exactly before we can go. This is the nervy part. Oh, my screen's just gone off on my phone. Please don't tell me that's... Oh, it stopped my timer. Oh, I'm just going to have to do it by the bloody clock. Anyway, I'm hoping someone gives a little shout. But basically, yeah, 1947 precisely, balls to the wall, off we go. I think Kev and Team ODZ are going off at 1943. So a couple of teams will have gone off already. The ones that went off at exactly 1940. Someone else has gone off in 1941. Yeah, someone else will be going off in a minute. All right, 1942. So someone should be going now. No, doesn't look like it. There are other races or other groups going off from other gates. So what you're seeing on the screen isn't everybody. All right, there goes Kev's team. Good luck, boys. Are they putting out decent power? I would go and have a look and keep an eye on them, but I'm not going to. Right, here we go. Another team rolling out now. That is one of the herd teams, I think. Okay, right. So Stuart Bailey is not in the WKG jersey. Oh, man. Did you not get the dress code memo? Disappointed, dude. Just kidding. I'm just bloody relieved you're here. There we go. Looks like we've got someone else going off. Yep, that is another herd team. Oh, no. Race 3R team, that looks like, just left at one of 8 watts per kilogram. Bloody hell. Are we the last to go in this group then? I think we might be. In this pen. Sorry, I know that noise is really annoying, but I'm just trying to keep my legs warmish by pedalling backwards. Alright, everyone else is gone then, so it's just us. Oh, this is scary. Alright, I make it 20 seconds. I've not had any instructions yet though, but I'll now make that 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so I'm glad someone else has set a timer. There we go. Right, someone else is moving. Here we go. Off we go. Right, this is it, guys. Let's get back down to my view. I need to stop my alarm. Alright, so here we go. Got Keith at the front, now Stuart at the front, myself, Percy, Darren, Maria. Now somehow I'm on the front. Don't want to do that because I don't want to break up the group. So it looks like we're bunching together. Right, I've got to ease off a little bit. See, we need to ease just a touch. Let's regroup a bit here. Got a little bit split. Look at this. I think we're catching our Minutemen already. That is the power of numbers. Look at that. Unless that's not, I think it is. That's the herd group that went off just before us, I believe. Wow. Oh, that's obviously the cry of the herd. I didn't get the relevance of that actually during the pen. So the moo, it's obviously the cry of the herd. So what we don't want is these guys latching onto us basically. I'm not sure how we deal with that. I assume we up the power, make sure we get past them. That's it. Nice, so we don't get a sticky draft and they don't get to jump on our bunch. So, that was a good catch. Wasn't expecting that. They might come back to bite me in the arse. Because So obviously I'm going off basically threshold already. So second lap could be interesting. Alright, quick race recap. 6.7k in. Staying so solid, it's brilliant. Got Stuart Woodson at the front, Stuart Bailey, then Darren Hunter, Maria Trill, Keith Denton, Percy Santa Maria, Catherine Denton, and myself at the back. We're all holding really solid pace. Stuck in an excellent little gruppetto. Really good stuff. It is early days, obviously, but so far so good. My gears have gone. My rear derailleur's gone. Oh, I can't change. I'm in the hardest gear. Oh, the cable must have... Yeah, it has. I can see it's gone. Oh, shit. Keith's dropped back. Good man. I don't think I can stay there though. Let's go back up to the big wing. I can't do that. I've got nothing, look. Hear that? Clicking. The cable's there in the rear mech. Must have snapped at the lever. Oh Christ. Right. I'll keep pedaling anyway because in case anyone else has a problem, then at least I'll be a very reserved fifth man. Let's have a look at these guys. Keep an eye on them. As long as I can just keep spinning this kind of pace around 2 point something watts per kilogram, I might be of some use if there are further problems. I did say at the beginning my bike was making horrible noises because I've been faffing around with it. I put new tyres on. I started to change the rear mech, so I've got a longer cage rear mech for a 34 tooth cassette, and realised obviously I might be playing with fire trying to index my gears before tonight's race, so I scrapped that and quickly sort of reverted back to what I had. It seemed fine in the warm-up but a bit noisy, and now rear mech is completely gone. I'm pretty sure it's a cable snap, but I can't see where at the moment. But like I say, it's not the worst gear to be stuck in. It feels horrible because I'm going right across the cassette from the small ring. It's horrible. But at least I can hold around 2 watts per kilogram with this. Maybe not till the end, but we'll keep going for now. So we're down to 6 in the group. We can afford to lose one more before it comes down to myself and Darren languishing at the back. These guys are going so well as well. They're coming up. They've taken another minute out of the other herd group. So there's only 1:24 between WKG Fun and the herd group that went off quite a good few minutes before them. They're doing a great job. I want to try and stay ahead of the herd that we passed earlier. I think I've got about 2 minutes over them at the moment. Obviously I know how quickly that can disappear when you're not paying attention or not quite on it speed wise. The cable's just gone into my crank. That's alright, it's worked itself loose. Oh, that was my fault. I was trying to see if the cable had fallen loose. As soon as I found it, I pulled it very slightly and it wrapped around my crank. It's just dangling down there now, so all good. So yeah, it snapped at the lever end. Ah, balls. Oh, looks like Maria's done. Oh no. It looks like we're down to the bare 5 now. Maria's had a problem. Don't know if that's technical, mechanical or energy. She's been pulling really hard. Unlucky Maria, well done, great pull. Let's jump up to these guys. Keep an eye on them. Yeah, Maria's stopped completely, so I wonder if she's had a mechanic. Ah, Wi-Fi. Oh no. Such bad luck. Look at this. WKG Fun catching that next group ahead. 4 seconds behind. Just the 5 of them. Absolutely killing it. Awesome stuff. God, I wish I was with you guys. I'd have thrown in the towel before now anyway and had to slow down because you guys are still holding 3 watts per kilogram. I couldn't have done that for this long. I'd like to have held on for a bit longer. Ah, I'm jealous. I'm going to miss out on all the glory miles. There we go. They made the catch. They made the pass. Awesome stuff. Love it. So, remaining riders for Team Fun. Stuart Bailey, Stuart Woodsell, Keith Denton, Captain Denton, Percy Santa Maria. Looking good. Awesome stuff, guys. As soon as the road goes up, I forget and try and change gear. Oh, it's the most frustrating thing. You know when you've got a really steep hill and you're in your easiest gear, you look for another one, your heart just sinks. Oh, hang on a second. While I'm waffling, our team made another catch. They are catching another herd bunch by the looks of things. I think they've only got 4 riders in there anyway. So, unless one's gone up the road, they're waiting for someone that's further back as well. Wow, they're like a train, these guys. Stuart, Keith, Catherine, Percy. Unbelievable. Anyway, what I was saying was, it's an even more sinking feeling when I've got no gears to play with at all. So, I knew there were other excuses that I had to reel off. I just didn't think they'll be making up new ones as the race went. But this team are proving they didn't need me anyway. Look at this. Still holding high 2s, 3 watts per kilogram. Stuck together. I got about, what, about 6k to go, I'd say, which means I've probably got about 8k to go. And I'll try and just keep this pace all the way if I can, just in case something happens. I don't actually know where I am now because we've got quite a few riders between these guys and myself, so I can't see myself on the timing screen. I'm tempted to go and have a look, but I don't want to lose view of these guys in case I can't get them again before the finish. Alright, team fun. Coming to the little ramp out of the tunnels. So I'm not familiar with this course, but I'm assuming it actually finishes at the start-finish banner on the promenade. Judging by the distance, that would work out about right. Incredible stuff, guys. Absolutely amazing that all 5 of you held that pace. And look at this, they're up to it, 4.5. All held that pace together for that distance. I'm pretty sure Maria would have held it as well. Amazing stuff. Alright, let's see if they can light it up to the line. Alright, okay, that's not where the finish is because they've taken a turning. I don't know what the distance is left. Must only be a couple of K. I was ready to encourage them to sprint for the line, but they've gone off in a different direction. I'll send them that encouragement anyway. I went to change gear again. Bloody hell. Tell you what, we'll put it in the big ring again for a second just so I can get out of the saddle because my arse is killing me. Apologies if out of my view I'm interfering with anyone else's race. I promise I don't mean to. I can't even see myself. I'm just pedalling blind. Bloody hell, where's this finish line? 33.5k. Can't be more than 1k left. Oh no, hang on, it was 19, wasn't it? Oh, it's 19 kilometres a lap. In my mind I kept thinking 16. And then a little bit extra for the running. Alright, so yeah, they've got a little way to go. Not a lot, but enough to make it hurt a little bit more. So 35k done. So obviously we'll have at least another 3 to go. I'm not sure what the lead-in was, I wasn't paying attention. But I reckon this is probably going to 40k. Oh man, oh, is that the end? Oh. I went to flick the camera to Stuart. That was the end. Awesome stuff, guys. Wow. Brilliant stuff. Oh, this is the one race where I was almost guaranteed not to miss the finish. I couldn't work out where he was. I went to switch over camera to get a view on Stuart for a little while. I was expecting another couple of Ks. So what happened if it's 19 a lap? Anyway, I'm not going to try and do maths. Well done, you guys. Absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to jump back to me to see where I am. Alright, I'm just behind that's probably the team that we had caught early on in the race. So yeah, so I made that about 3k to go for me, is it? Oh god. I was probably interfering with their ride, probably getting a load of abusive messages I didn't see. So, if any of you guys do watch this, and I was getting in the way, I do apologise. It definitely wasn't intentional. I was just riding and couldn't see what I was doing. Well, I didn't catch Kev, Stephen and Team ODZ. I don't know what the times were, whether our boys closed in or not. To be honest, after watching that effort, I don't care whatever the time was. That was just brilliant power right from the start. Absolutely superb stuff. Stuart, Catherine, Keith, Percy, awesome. Darren, Maria as well, well done guys for hanging in as long as you did. Maria, I have no doubt you would have been right there to the end. I've seen how strong you are, especially towards the end of races. So that was really bad luck. I wouldn't have been there, I promise you that. So this gear cable snap just brought forward the inevitable, if I'm honest. I might have been able to help a little bit more with the pacing just for a few more kilometres, but nothing more than that. For what it's worth, that little dig towards the end. That shouldn't have been exhausting, but I tried to claw a little bit of time back in the last kilometre, so it was. Anyway, wow, well done guys, Jesus. I'm not quite sure how to work this out, but assuming these guys are all in groups, so we're looking for the ACAT ones from our pen. So Jay Simmons and P Weir with the fastest times, averaging 4.5 watts per kilogram, but they weren't, that was just the two of them. They've got this whole bunch here in the C's, in the C pen, which confusingly, although I'm C category, we weren't in the C pen, we were in the A pen. Then we've got this D pen as well. So here we go, right, there's another A there without a team around him by the looks of things, him or her. There we go, we got Team Vomit, look at that. In the D's, Jamie Woodward, Cassie Bowdy, Brian Roden, Akimot, LeQ, Jochen Blust, apologies for the pronunciation my friend, Stefan Granqvist, brilliant stuff, 54.13 is the, hang on, the fifth rider, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so LeQ, 54.11, brilliant stuff. Then this other group, BRT, is that, they look like, I can't tell how many of them are in. Doesn't look like they had the 5 riders, or 4. I think 4 you get away with if you only had 5 to start with. Right, then we got a bunch from one of the herd teams in 56.20 from the A pen, so well done guys. And then 57.24, I don't know if they're all sort of scattered, so I can't work that one out. Here we go, ODZ, good stuff guys. So we got Bradley Wags, T, G Delport, Brett Elder, Kev Stephen, 58.49. Great time guys, good effort. Then we have the Cryo team at 59.15, excellent stuff. And then we have another one from our D pen, so this must be Torture, I believe, WKG Torture. So we've got the organiser for our team, Gordon Jackson, Darren Rayfield, Paul Trilk, Snarefoli Velo Viking. Great stuff guys, 59.53. Another, right, the 3R group from our pen in 59.56 or 57 as the fourth rider came over. And then we've got A. Lawrence, is that Andrew Lawrence? I don't know if it would be, but he's, it looks like he's joined to the 3R team there. So, oh no, maybe not, it just did the same time. Next up, D category, we've got, I'm not sure what team that is, but well done anyway. I don't mean to be disrespectful for the other teams, but it's actually quite hard for me to work out who's grouped together and who isn't. There we've got the fun team. Awesome stuff, guys. 63.18. Look at that. All 5 of them came over exactly the same time. Just perfect teamwork. Stuart Bailey, Stuart Woodsell, Catherine Denton, Percy Santa Maria, Keith Denton. Brilliant stuff, guys. I'm so sorry I couldn't help to drag you along just a little bit further before I exploded. In fact, let me show you, see if I can unravel the cable from, oh, do that up, you don't need to see what's going on underneath this zip. Yeah, so this cable, there we go, that cable there, if you can see it, it snapped at the lever end, which was bad enough, now you got bloody wrapped around the crank. So, Anyway, this bike was about to be taken apart, turned into my gravel-ish bike anyway. Right, back to the important stuff. So, WKG fun. Amazing. Then we have the Herd group that did it in 64.24, I think would be the last person that came over from there. So well done, guys. And then there was the group, yeah, so these guys were the first guys that we went past, I think, 66.44. So well done. And then, oh, actually, maybe it was these guys at 69.31. Yes, it was, because I remember M King being in there. And then myself in 70 minutes and 2 seconds, averaging 2.3 watts per kilogram. Stunning effort by me, I'm sure you'll all agree. But, well, fantastic. Well done. Well done, everyone that took part. That was really good. Really good. Really enjoyed it, despite my woes. It was nice being part of the team for as long as I was. Yeah, there we go. Right. Thank you all so much. Thanks to the organisers for putting that race on. Thank you again very, very much, Gordon Jackson, for organising our side of things. I'd like to say I'll be back next week, but I'm possibly having a bit of a break from Zwift for a while. The reason being, well, there's a few reasons. The main one being is that, as I've mentioned many times, I'm taking this bike off the trainer and trying to turn it into a gravel bike. So it's a bit of a pain setting it up for that and putting it back on Zwift. Not a massive deal. In fact, once I've done all the work on it, it should pop back on quite easily without too much adjustment. But I'm actually finding it's stopping me from going out. And with training for Scotland in mind, I would rather be tackling real roads, real hills, get my upper body used to riding outside again, because I just don't do enough of it, full stop. And when the weather permits, I really should be going outside, as I'm sure all of you would agree. And because of the convenience of Zwift, sometimes I find that I scrap that and just sort of think, oh, I'll wait until the mini crit on Wednesday or the TAT race on Monday or whatever it is. I will try and still set up this league. I put loads of notes together. I had actually thought about it quite a lot while I was away in Devon. So I kind of got clear-ish in my mind how it should be set up. And I will still do it, because it doesn't need me necessarily to take part every week. You guys have proven you can run this club perfectly well in my absence. In fact, you correct a lot of the errors that I make. So, but I'll get the ball rolling with that, because I'd like it to happen. I know lots of people wanted a summer league, so to do a mini crit / TAT race mini league would still be a good idea. Maybe I'll be too drawn to that not to do it. But the idea at the moment is to kind of force myself to go outside a bit more. My work means I'm stuck in a lot at the moment as well, where I'm literally sitting in front of the computer and I'm just getting real sort of cabin fever because I work from home. So I want to get out as much as possible. Anyway, I am rambling in the way that I always do. Sorry, I just thought that was one of my teammates I saw on screen. So anyway, I'll keep the vlogs coming with my outdoor escapades and my gravel bike build, which you can all laugh at and tell me how I'm doing it wrong and how this absolutely won't be suitable for any kind of gravel, which it's an experiment, a very cheap experiment, so we'll see. Right, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for racing. Absolutely brilliant fun. I really enjoyed that event. Good luck with future runnings of it. See you soon.